set from the box for one character. If you have other characters and you want to get the pieces, feel free to. But the main two things you want, well, the main thing you want is this, the skill slot change medal. When you start the game out, you only have access to 4 skill slots. So, with that said, you can only use 4 skills. However, you can change them even in dungeons, which is actually pretty good. So, I have a bunch of skills I have a bunch of skills equipped and obtained, and if I want to say put this skill Karma over Delayed Fire, just drag it over, boom. Now I can do this whenever I want. How do you get the coins? The gold coins you can gain 1 every week for the event starting yesterday all the way till April 28th, I want to say. It's the last week of April. Yeah, April 28th. So yeah, you get 1 gold coin from February 25th, starting yesterday, and through April 28th. So a total of 10 coins from just the event alone. Now this applies to every player, whether you were a part of Elsword or not. Whether you played Grand Chase or whether you weren't. The silver coins, however, you can gain them through different methods. By being logged in for an hour, you can gain a couple of coins here and there for being logged in. You can gain a coin for doing a dungeon within your level. You can gain a coin for winning in PvP. You can gain a coin for playing with another player. And that's it, I believe. The event page actually will give you all the methods of gaining a silver coin. And the silver coins do have their uses. So like right here, you can exchange the silver coins to get a bunch of different useful items. It's up to you. Personally, I'd probably save it for this because a +7 amulet is actually pretty good. Although getting a refined Elshard random cube is also pretty good. But. Yeah, I believe the Ice Burner and Ancient Fossil quest also gives them to you. I currently don't have the actual quest, though. Yep, they actually... Or I do have the quest. I was thinking of the first part, not the second part. But yeah, you do get 3 from doing this. But of course, that means you gotta spend $1 for one of them. Okay, so yeah, back here. So yeah, as I was saying before, a skill slot change medal is what you really want. Like I said, you start with 4 skills. You can change them anytime you want, but having 8 skills is really good. Not all characters are required for this. Some of them are highly recommended to have them. A few good examples are Elemental Master, Cold Battle Seraph, and Mastermind. Those are the 3 off the top of my head that are highly recommended to have one of these. So get this. Use your coins to get this, because you get a temporary one from the package that you get. I didn't even click that, so I don't know what happened. This item is also really good. Ah, that's another good point, Stecky. When you put a skill on your skill bar, it automatically puts it on cooldown. And for some skills, like say this one, which is your hyperactive, the very bottom one in your second job tree is your hyperactive. As you can see, the cooldown is 180 seconds, so 3 minutes. As soon as you put that on the skill bar, it's down for 3 minutes until, well, obviously until 3 minutes pass. Same goes with this. I'll explain how to get this one later. But if you put this one on, then it's on the cooldown for 300 seconds, so 6 minutes. Or 5 minutes. Wow. I know how to math. So yeah, get this. Now this is actually a really good item. It gives you 30% more mana. Now, when you hit an enemy, you gained about 5 mana. So 30% to you might not really seem like much, but the way the numbers actually work in this game is, even though you see a flat 300, there's actually, say, 300.00. So when you hit an enemy or you get hit by an enemy, you're actually gaining a little bit more, especially with the magic necklace. Magic necklaces, they're also not recommended. Not necessary, but highly recommended. They're like one of the higher recommended items in the game as well. You also get a temp one of these when you get your package, but I recommend trying to get the permanent version. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that is 4 coins. I'm gonna need that. Free beast slot or mount. Yeah. I'll get to that soon. As you can see, you can also get Ancient Rexion as well. You're only given 1 for the character you boost, but you can get another one for other characters if you want. The pets are actually pretty useful. They require a bit of training to be used properly. In this case, mine is Shy and Sensible, and that's what I want. You want to keep your pet Shy and Sensible. I'll actually go into a bit more detail into that later. Again, you get a full costume cube when you start, and it's permanent, so you don't really need to get this for your boosted character. You can get this for another character, though. Or if you want specific pieces, you could just, grab the pieces. That also works, too. A mount. Okay, mounts are actually pretty good. They're pretty good, depending on the mount. I have 2 mounts, both from the event. This one's only remaining for 1 day. And the other one, that's not what I want, is this one, which is also a good mount. Now, I don't know too much about Ramiel, but Ancient Floru is actually pretty good. It's a good boss mount. Mounts are kind of tiered as well. To get a mount, well, as I said, mounts are a bit tiered. And like any tier list goes, well, obviously some are stronger than others in specific situations. In this case, the Ancient Floru is actually really good against bosses. It's okay against mobs. There are better. Now, if you want to get a mount, you got to get the Fossil Reader. Now, you can buy these in the Kaching shop for $1 per Fossil Reader, or you can also try your luck with these. Now, I did say try your luck. These things are RNG based. When you actually use one of these, you will get a... what's the item? You know what? I have the item. What am I talking about? Alright, you'll get these ancient fossil pieces. Now, if you get like a bunch of them, you can actually combine them with an alchemist. Sorry, I had to do that. You can either make this title or this title. Ah, yeah. You also get a free fossil reader and a free ice burner. And I'll also get into ice burners as well. You can pretty much use them to make a title, and the same thing goes with ice burners. You get these ice crystallines, which you can use these for shards. Now I'm gonna go back to Rita because there's still a bit more. Trying to find someone. But yeah, for mounts inside the fossil readers, there's usually a specific set of mounts that are available. In this case, the Ancient Floru is not available in the fossil reader. Currently in the fossil reader is the Red Fox Spirit, Ramiel, the Archangel I have, and What was the latest one? Ascalon? I think that's his name. It's a giant dragon. Hey look, it's GM Mashup. Could not retrieve the information. Damn it. Ascalon, that's it. Okay, so, actually, I did not ignore him. I actually said goodbye because I saw him. I'm like, nope, bye. Out of those three, I'd recommend getting Ascalon, but the thing is, you have no choice with the ones that you get. There are other mounts that you can obtain. However, they're no longer available through the fossil readers. You have to get them from other players. A number of mounts include the Ancient Foru mount that we saw there. I'll actually jump on the mount. So this is Ramiel. Well, get close. Alright, get a good close-up. Mounts, as you can see, they have their own little stamina bar. As you use them in fields and dungeons, the stamina bar will be consumed. They have 3 attacks. A Z attack, which has no cooldown. An X attack, which has a 5-second cooldown but costs nothing to do. And a C attack. Pretty much the mount's strongest attack, which costs 150 MP, but has a 10-second cooldown. Now, when you actually get on a mount, the cooldowns already are active. So, well, that's in the dungeon. If you do it in the field, they won't be active. They'll all pretty much be ready to use. This is the Ancient Foru. My little Foru. My little Foru. Burn all the guys to the ground. I'll show you why I say that later. Maybe. As a joke. Pretty much similar. They also give another set of boosts. When you're on a mount, you take less damage. Pretty much 50% less damage. You recover 2.5 HP every 5 seconds. And the Burning and Petrify activation that you see there is different between mounts. You can find mounts that increase freezing, plague, wind, and nature as well. Now those are part of the elements that I will actually explain to you later on as well. So let's go off the mount. So what should you get with the link up event coins? Skill slot change is a definite. Always get this. If you already have one for that character, don't get it. This is like the second thing I'd recommend afterwards. Anything after that is up to you. If you have a new character or another character, feel free to get them a full costume cube, or full set costume cube. When you link up, you don't have to worry about a costume, a pet, or even a mount. Unless you want the mount, then actually, yeah, you actually have to worry about a mount if you want the mount. So, yeah. Mainly this, then this. Everything else is up to you after that. Okay. Now, in the link up shop, you can spend your points. As you can see, I have 10. I actually had 510 when the event started. And I pretty much just bought a fetch R. Because I love fetch Rs. They're amazing. Pretty much you can buy just about anything. They're similar. They're pretty much the same price as they are normally. Some exceptions, though. Like this. Like, I don't know why they charge 2,000 for this. I've never asked. I should probably do that. But yeah, you can buy just about anything you need here. If you want my recommendations, let's see. Is anything useful here? Some inventory expansions are good. Specifically, the item tab. You want those. Bank space is also useful. Character slots if you plan to make more characters, because you will run out of space eventually. If you make a lot of characters. That's really it. You could also